Hey, welcome back to Sack to the Future. We're week number 5, and John M's Giants are taking on my Broncos. Both teams need a win, so desperation in the air.
I'm torn. I don't know who I want to win.
Well, Vinny will. Well, if he didn't figure out that the Oilers lost, but he was rooting for the Oilers anyway.
He was. Mm-hmm. Oh well, I guess his Colts are so loaded. He doesn't assume you could catch him.
And his Cardinals are 3-2, and so now that the Niners and Rams are 4-1.
Ah, yes.
His Super Bowl team is struggling, and he wants all 4 of his teams in the championship game.
Right.
Does Vinny know that Dallas does not play Atlanta next year? And I was very upset about that.
I don't know.
I am very upset. I mentioned in the broadcast last night. Dallas was playing Carolina last night, and they played the Saints 2 weeks before that. So that means the NFC East is playing the NFC South, which means I don't get to play Vinny on the Cowboys when he's got the worst team he's ever had. And neither do you, John. You should be upset too.
Yeah, right.
After playing Vinny, every team has loaded year after year. I better have
Hey, Steve. Welcome. Hopefully I can play better than last time when I know everybody had to leave in disgust.
I didn't. Let's see.
God dang.
There we go. Number 1 draft pick. There we go.
Hey, yeah, you guys shut down Fredrickson, so we can't get rid of the Brian sandwich your running backs have. If Fredrickson gets some yards, he'll outrun Clem Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Because Clem Daniels, is still out for another 3 weeks because of.
What kind of block was that? 63 totally missed that.
Wow.
The guy did a weird little dance.
Are you sure you're not playing a Vinny team? Because that usually happens when you play a Vinny
I am definitely ready for the real football to get started. Hopefully nothing else happens that would make them think about canceling or sitting out.
If they protest a game, I'm going to be pissed.
They will.
You see I don't want to talk during broadcast. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Go ahead. You talk politics during broadcast. Come on now.
I'm just saying the Ravens list of demands.
Oh, I saw that. That was hilarious.
I was like, fuck you guys.
I did not see it.
The thing is they jump on this shit so fast, and they didn't do any thing to allow the facts to come out, and everything's starting to look more and more like this kid was legitimately defending himself through and through.
Well, they're not even upset about him. They're still upset about the accused felon.
Yeah, that too. That guy, that was a justified shooting too.
I don't want to say that because I want your video to get banned.
They haven't banned me yet. I don't care.
Okay, so I'll start off the first sentence.
I guess that's the good thing about not having any views is really nobody cares what.
Not being a big channel anyway.
Right.
The first sentence of the statement from the Ravens is, with yet another example of racial discrimination with the shooting of Jacob Blake.
Yeah, no, that wasn't racial discrimination. That was a guy trying to get away from the cops to get, allegedly, a gun that he claimed was in the car. What ended up being the knife that he was holding prior had dropped when he got shot.
So, exactly. Beyond the other accusations, the statement says, though we cannot right all wrongs of our country history, we can, 1, arrest and charge the police officers responsible for Breonna Taylor's killing and the shooting of Jacob Blake. Demand that Senator Mitch McConnell bring the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act of 2020 to the Senate floor for a vote. End qualified immunity, required body cameras, ban chokeholds, and no-knock warrants. Hold police accountable in court. Establish framework to prohibit racial profiling in federal, state, and local levels.
All right, first off, there was no chokehold anywhere that resulted in any of this bullshit. Secondly, this has got to be the dumbest fucking tweet I've ever seen. It says, quote, if police officers fear for their life every time a teenager points a gun at them, maybe they shouldn't be cops. How fucking stupid do you gotta be to make that statement?
Who said that?
I don't know. They protected her fucking identity. You cunt.
And then, of course, here's the part that really pissed me off. Oh, it's an intersection. Here's the part, the last part of the statement. Encourage everyone to engage in political process by registering to vote on both the local and national level.
Yeah.
Demand prison sentencing reform, which, you know, maybe. Encourage every citizen to act with respect and compliance when engaging with the police.
You know, if he did that, he would be alive today. Well, actually, I take that back. He's alive. He wouldn't be paralyzed.
So you're saying that when you said that it was the Ravens' demands, are they not going to play unless these things happen? Or?
No, it's just this is a statement from the Ravens. These are the things they want done. I don't know what's going to happen if but
yeah,
we cannot right all wrongs for our country's history because this country is terrible. We can, however, ask for all these demands.
They're so fucking hypocritical.
Well,
I mean, the team of Ray Rice and Ray Lewis, but
yeah, right.
Those guys were innocent, and one was allowed to be forgiven for his sins.
Yeah. Shit, they had Ray Rice on video.
Well, to be fair, once the video came out, they did decide. They changed their mind once the world saw it. But yeah, no, they saw it. But once other people saw it, then they're like, "Oh no, wait, yeah, we should get rid of him."
Seattle-based activists arrested in Kenosha after filling up gas cans.
Wait, he was from Seattle?
Activists from Seattle group Riot Kitchen were arrested in Kenosha, Wisconsin, after they filled up multiple gas cans, prompting law enforcement officials in unmarked cars to take them into custody.
Yep. I mean, I heard the story. I just didn't know they were from Seattle. So I told you that there's a lot of people out here, doing live streams and live feeds and stuff. And so during the day, before it gets dark, even after it's dark for a little bit, up until at least 9 p.m., it's pretty peaceful and everything. And so he can just go around. He's just talking to people. And he even said this later when he was just talking to the people watching him. But he's like, that's got to be at least 75% of the people that I've talked to are not from here. Like, they're all from,
I assume
Washington.
Most from Illinois.
A lot of people from Illinois, but a lot from Florida and a lot from Michigan and a lot.
Sit there and give this kid shit for crossing the border. Yeah, most of them rioters and people doing all that bullshit aren't even from that area either.
Yeah, no, he was saying, and that wasn't just one side of me. He was talking to everyone that was there, but like 75% are not even there. So people from not here have to feel like they have to come destroy the city. Also, people from not here feel like they have to protect the city. And it's like, where are you? Like, maybe it would be a really small thing if you just let the people in Kenosha do it.
So, get this. Apparently, this group that was filling up a whole bunch of gas cans and in one minivan had helmets, gas masks, protective vests, illegal fireworks, and suspected controlled substances. However, they were just there to feed people.
Right.
It's two giant vehicles and generators, she told the newspaper. We don't have guns. We don't have weapons. We're there to feed people. That's it.
They're full of shit. They've had car bomb threats. They've had all sorts of crazy threats.
3 of the Riot Kitchen members arrested were released Thursday. They were among a caravan of Seattle-based group headed to Washington, D.C. when they decided to make a detour to Kenosha to join demonstrators protesting Sunday's police involvement shooting.
they're full of shit. What they're doing, we are to the point of where it's an insurrection. And the thing is a lot of this shit, it's not going to stop. It's going to get worse.
Well, that's the fear, yeah.
No, that's where we're at. That's what's going to happen. I'm kind of curious about this Kenosha shooting, if that's not going to be the jump-off point for everybody to start defending themselves.
Well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say if that. What were they? They were a libertarian militia group, basically, is what that kid was part of. So it's hard to say if that group being involved.
Oh my God! He was setting up to jump and do it, and then he did nothing.
They didn't jump, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that group being there and actually, discharging their weapon and things happening, or if it's just the fact that finally, Trump basically put enough pressure on Evers to use the friggin' National Guard. But one way or the other, it was much calmer last night and tonight. So,
holy shit! Nobody wants to talk
again,
well,
surprisingly, if you put a bunch of Army guys there, yeah, then things calm
There's
down.
a curfew in place and all that stuff.
Right, but that didn't matter because I think he put the curfew in pretty soon, but he rejected help of the National Guard and everything, and he put like 100 people out there total. And I'm pretty sure they either didn't have their guns loaded or something. They just had to basically sit there and take it for the first night. And then it was like, come on, what do you do?
He's not
President Trump's campaign made $76 million during the RNC. And had 147.9 million views across the television and online.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I didn't watch a minute of it. But
neither did I.
But I had some pretty important stuff to watch, considering it was 12 miles away from my front door.
I did watch a couple nights of it, and I can tell you right now, between the DNC and the RNC, DNC was all hate Trump, yada, 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 while Trump's was, this is the future of America, this is what we plan to do, let's be helpful to each other, It was unifying versus the whole...
Yeah, I watched the highlights, but I didn't watch any of either one just because I can't stand watching politics.
John, did you watch some of the DNC also, or no?
Oh, I watched a bunch of clips out of it. I couldn't stand watching anything more than that. They were fucking terrible.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips of each one, but very little. I mean, less than... I've never, I think, watched any of it live, but I usually watch more clips. This year I watched very little in total of either.
I will tell you, I have watched repeatedly that the end of the first night where they're, the guitarist for Buffalo Springfield and the actor come out and sing that, something happening here.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing that they said, let's do this and post it on TV as the closing of our first night, and nobody was like, yeah, no, we probably shouldn't do that.
Right.
It was just
RNC
amazing.
or DNC?
No, for the DNC.
Really?
They did the song. Yeah, the DNC did the song that, there's something happening. That's the name of it, I think.
Yeah, I know the song.
By Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah.
That was about the Watts riots in California.
Right.
And it's just amazing to watch.
That is very interesting, like you said, that nobody was
that
like...
That might have been the only bright spot of the DNC's entire fucking thing.
But it was terrible.
Well,
yeah.
Bright spot in that it's a good song, I guess.
It's a great song, but they even managed to screw it up.
Jesus.
I mean, it was the guitarist, I think, for Buffalo Springfield. So, I mean, but you just had this really old guy.
Did they modify
doing
the lyrics to reflect today?
No, it was done right. But you had a dude wearing, well, just interesting clothing is the best way I can put it. Doing the singing. Right. I think it's Billy Parks. which, great choice, I guess, if you want to catch people's attention, because it certainly caught mine.
Ah, well, maybe they did succeed then.
Yeah, I was like, wow. That's an interesting wardrobe choice.
What's that saying? There's no such thing as bad press or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah. Any press is always good. Or some shit like that.
Yeah, something. But if we get back to just football,
I lost the. I was watching it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done talking about it.
Are you guys excited about your individual teams?
Well, I was more excited before Gerald McCoy blew out his thigh, but yes, overall, I feel quite confident that the Eagles are going to still suck. The Giants are.
Are we talking about the real life teams?
Yeah, real life.
Oh, I have not a fucking clue what the Giants are looking like right now. I'm
The
pretty
Giants-
sure they're not looking any better than they did last year.
Ooh, that's not good.
The Giants are still an offensive line away from doing things. Their defense probably
That's
got
pretty
better.
much it.
The Redskins, the football team is such a cluster off the field. I don't see how they can do anything on the field. Although Alex Smith is probably going to be the backup quarterback.
Is he really?
I think so. He's cleared to play. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, for him.
Did you guys watch that special, the ESPN special or whatever?
I saw parts of it, but no, just because those kind of injuries are just.
It was
worked too much.
gruesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt so bad. He had a great attitude through the whole thing, though. I was like, man, I really want this guy to make it back.
Well, even though he's a Redskin, it's like I feel bad for the guy. He's a #1 draft pick, and he's had his first years in San Francisco. He had a different coordinator every year. That's never good for a quarterback.
No.
And then he finally does well under Harbaugh, but then he gets hurt, and the incredibly average quarterback that relieves him of duty for the next 3 years goes to the Super Bowl. They trade him in Kansas City. And then the quarterback that replaced him in San Francisco shows how incredibly average he is when defenses can game plan him. But I digress.
Well, it was, I mean, he's an average quarterback with amazing athletic stuff as a runner, but he's not Lamar Jackson, who is actually a good quarterback and can run.
Or Randall Cunningham, or
Michael Vick, even. Yeah.
Michael Vick. So, anyway, I digress. Then you got Alex Smith. He goes to Kansas City, and just as Andy Reid starts building the team, he trades him away to Washington, and has Patrick Mahomes go in and takes the team to a Super Bowl and wins. It's like, God, you just got to feel for Alex Smith.
Yeah. No, I mean, at least that one's easier to take, because I'm sure he saw Mahomes do some things, and he was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be a stupid coach not to get rid of me at this point.
Oh, wow. Nice touchdown.
Nah, tried to cut in front of it, but it didn't work.
Tried, but he didn't get there in time.
Nope.
So, actually, I think the best case scenario for me is, you guys tie and just have a devastating amount of injuries.
It's not very nice.
Yeah,
I know.
Aren't your Raiders 5-0? There's no way you care about the 1-3 Broncos.
Well, I got to play you twice still.
Yeah.
And the Raiders' back half of the season sucks. The Raiders' first 8 games are cake. The last half, I'm going to be lucky to go split 4-4. Because I got to play the Cowboys. Of course, that's probably one of the possible 2 games the Cowboys are going to lose again, because Vinny will somehow magically make it happen. Because he hates the Cowboys apparently more than you guys do. And there's a Giants fan in this conversation.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Just because one team blew out his team by 30 some odd points in the Super Bowl.
This guy's got to be nuts. This dude is selling an iPhone 8 Plus mint condition with Fortnite installed for $3,000.
What? Well, I guess you
Yeah.
can ask for whatever you want, but the real person would be nuts if they bought it.
Fortnite sucks, so I wouldn't buy Fortnite with dried cat turd.
As far as the Bears are concerned and their open competition at quarterback, it's got to be Nick Foles.
You know, Nick Foles has only been good in one system.
But that is, well, at least a splinter of the Nagy system.
I don't know, man.
So I think he knows the system better than Trubisky, because Trubisky can't figure out anything except for throw to Robinson, which isn't bad. I mean, that's
Nick
all Roman
Foles,
Gabriel does too. But
Nick Foles, yeah. Nick Foles had one decent year when he replaced an injured McNabb that got him his first free agent contract elsewhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he had a great year, great 4 games. And
How the hell did he catch that?
That was a good catch.
Should have knocked that shit down.
Is that Taylor?
It is?
See that?
Yeah,
that's the guy that needs to get hurt.
All over it.
Well, okay. So I was telling Taylor's before, we played once. These two teams have played once in Sack to the Future. It was 1960. I don't remember if you remember this game or not, but I do, because it went to overtime, and then I threw it to Lionel Taylor in the end zone to win the game, and so he caught it. It's a touchdown. The game's over. Then your guy dove and hit him while he's already in the end zone and injured him for 6 weeks. And I was like, what the hell? After the game's over, he gets injured?
I think I'm going to go watch that game again just to enjoy that glorious moment.
Oh, Steve is asking how many games do we think the Cleveland Browns will win this year?
I think talent-wise they're good. I believe in them. Can they put it all together? Who knows? Who knows what this new coach will do? I mean, the Cleveland Browns have just been a terrible organization from the moment they came back.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Which is really sad because, I am a fan of the Bernie Kosar Browns. Because he was screwed by John Elway Broncos twice.
Okay, I don't know how you're saying he was screwed.
I lived in Colorado during that time, listening to John Elway fans of Denver Broncos.
And he walked down this weird dark alley one night and saw something he didn't want to see. So
it's just horrible.
I also think the Browns are talented, but I didn't look at their schedule or anything.
They have a lot of prima donnas on the team.
Yeah, but the prima donnas that haven't really won anything.
What was that?
At some point in time, these guys who are really talented, you would
if
think...
my guy didn't give up, he would have been able to intercept that.
Probably.
Wow,
I don't know why my guy ran out of the back of the end zone before he decided to cut or anything. Oh well.
That's like remember the next to last play of the Browns Broncos game where the receiver caught it, but the referee said he was out of bounds, even though clearly he wasn't.
Yeah, right.
It's just that drive. That drive is such. Oh. The drive.
Oh!
Thank God.
The drive. The fumble.
I was trying to get the other guy to do it, but that guy did it.
What an interception.
Oh, boy.
At least it wasn't one-handed kind of backwards like the two we had in our game.
True.
It's like OBJ farted in that stadium.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Browns will probably find a way to go 9-7.
I think they'll be second in that division because I don't believe in the Steelers. The Steelers are still too old. They've got some youth on defense, but their offense is just terrible. And Roethlisberger is one weird throw away from throwing out his elbow again, which I'm okay with.
Fredrickson's up to 28. How many does he need?
I don't know.
That's terrible news. Let me go find out because this is disturbing me. Get into 6th place. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3.
It's like 200 yards back, I think.
Well, he's nowhere near 1st place, but of the 6 top running backs, 4 of them are mine. No, 7. I'm sorry, 7 of the top running backs, 5 of them are mine. So, and they're surrounding.
Oh, he caught that!
No way!
I don't know how he did that either.
Wow.
Hey, you got to keep Earl Mall down too. He can't have 90 yards passing.
No, yeah, he's gonna get that.
If he ain't got it already.
Yeah.
Right.
Fredrickson, to pass Clem Daniels, he only needed 7 yards.
Well, that's not going to happen. What the fuck? None of my guys. Wow. Every guy I picked stopped for some reason. Well, so much for that interception.
Yeah, I saw one. I didn't see the rest of them, but I saw one of your guy, like when you turned into him, then he did a
They like powered
tomahawk
down.
jab.
What the fuck?
It's like, what are you trying to strip the ball from 20 yards away?
Yeah.
All right, so Fredrickson has how many yards? 25?
28, I think.
28. Well, now he's in front of Clem Daniels and Dick Bass, behind Gale Sayers and Ken Willard. He needs another 60 to catch Don Perkins, and we don't want that.
Who?
You're Fredrickson. And he needs another, 143 to catch Mingo, and then another 328.
Oh my God. Well, let's just assume that Brown's going to win the title again and start talking about 2nd and 3rd place.
Well, that's where we want to talk about Mingo. Well, I got a problem. When Clem Daniels comes back in 2 weeks, who do I start? The guy who's rushing for an average of 9.3 yards per carry or 8.7 yards per carry?
It's ridiculous.
Mingo does have more touchdowns. Mingo has 7 to Clem Daniels 3.
Is it pass interference on the offense? It is offensive pass interference. What the hell?
Wow. Interesting.
Madden doesn't like me.
That's the first one I've seen this year, at least.
I don't remember seeing that. It's been a while. You complain about Gale Sayers. He's got 5.7 yards per carry.
Yeah. And how close is he to Jim Brown?
Well, he's 727 minus 404. That's going to be 323.
Yeah. How's he supposed to take the torch from him if he can't get anywhere near him?
Okay. Oh, by the way, what we need to do at the end of Week 17 is we need to go to the Panthers and to the Buccaneers and to the Saints, cut all their running backs. So when Jim Brown gets let go, one of those 3 teams has to go to the South.
I gotta get a headline. I gotta give you.
Uh-oh.
Face mask prevents store from IDing man who stole a 3-foot 40-pound dildo in broad daylight.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And Steve has left the broadcast.
He's like, I've had enough of this.
I have nothing for that.
Steve unfollows you and never listens to you again. And we know Steve probably is part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Well, either that or he doesn't like giant dildos.
Or doesn't like giant dildos. That could be too. I mean, because who would like giant dildos? Especially no dude. I would certainly hit that.
Well, you would assume that, but then again, you do live in Texas, where everything is bigger in Texas.
Which is true. And women do like big things here in Texas.
Yeah, and I mean, something about I don't want to know what the weird shit is of Texas, because I'm sure there's a weird side like most other places.
Oh, come on. Get rid of the ball.
There's always that little dark side of like, wow, I didn't realize you were into that. I don't ever want to see you again thing.
Yeah.
Chicks that are into Longhorns a little too much or something.
Okay, make sure Homer Jones doesn't catch anything.
Homer Jones?
Yes, because he's only 124 yards away from catching Bob Hayes, and we wouldn't want that either. I need to have Rookie of the Year.
Why does that increase your development or something?
No, it's just my own personal ego since I can't get to the Super Bowl ever again. If I can't get to the Super Bowl, I might as well just have every record. I'm the only one who hasn't been to the Super Bowl since the very first one. You all have been to multiple. And you've won multiple, pal.
I don't know if that's directed at me or...
Yes! You've won multiple. You're the only one who's won multiple. You've won 2. Everybody else has won 1. And Vinny's been to 2. And you've been
Well, I just won the first of the new set.
Yes, but you still... Well, you won... No, you won the second year.
Wait,
you
what? How did I do that?
No.
That was... He didn't put his head down or anything. He just, like, stayed straight up.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Let's see if we can see it on the replay here. What?
Just, yeah, he just, like, pushed him with his helmet. That was about it.
All right.
All right.
I see Abner Haynes has brought some of his cheating with him from the Chiefs.
Oh, God. Don't
That's
even talk
nice.
to me about Abner Hayes.
Do you like him better than John Elway?
You know, to be honest, even though I said how much I hated the 80s Broncos under John Elway, after about 3 years after he retired, I missed watching him play.
No, okay.
That was the first time I realized I was starting to get older because guys who were playing football as I grew up and started becoming aware of the sport were retiring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I miss LA. That sucks. I didn't miss living in Colorado with him playing football. I mean, if we ever get to the 80s, which I plan on getting to the 80s, for us getting to the 80s by winning the Powerball and then just giving you guys all about $20 million each, so that way you can afford to just quit your jobs and
My goodness.
spend all our time doing this.
And then we have to take vacations from doing this. Like, all right, no games for a week.
Friggin'.
But it's all got to be at the same time. Actually pay somebody to pay people to do this for, to do all the editing for us.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't make this field goal.
You saw my field goal that I bounced off the goal post? I was so last game.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off at my lack of being able to run the ball that when my field goal kicker, when the screen popped up, I automatically hit the kick, so I didn't even bother to direct it. So
what? They just stop. They don't pursue.
Yeah.
Are you hitting a button by chance?
No.
They're grabbing this reach button, and I wonder if you're hitting the square button or
like when I'm trying to take the. If there's a guy that does a tomahawk, I probably hit the fucking because I am trying to strip the ball, but I had a defender downfield. I wasn't even on him. He just stopped. It's like he's not tackled yet, dude.
Bayern Munich. God, it was 106 here today. I'm just about tired of the summer. That's like the 22nd day this summer where it's been over 100 degrees. I'm kind of tired of it.
No?
Can't wait till we get to the winter where it'll be 40.
See, that's the kind of winter I want.
Right. Speak for yourself.
I know. I try not to bitch because I just moved out of a place that you're very familiar with, where you'll have a good month where the temperature won't be above 15.
Yes.
See, I'd even be okay where the temperature doesn't get above 15 either. It's that when it doesn't get above negative fucking 20 that I can't stand.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what fucking idiot thought it was a good idea to inhabit places like that, but they need to be smacked with a sledgehammer. Yeah, I saw it all the way. Try to get over there. Nope.
I can just see the Broncos going on a 20-game run.
Settle down.
This is like second in a row for you, right?
It will be, yeah. But I first lost 3 in a row. Also, we're not even in the fourth quarter yet, so it's I have to make this kick first to make it even a 3-score game.
Well,
Okay,
I know
good.
he can score quickly. I'm
Right.
living proof of that.
I just have no consistency. My teams can't maintain consistency. If I could maintain a consistency, then I'd be fine. But
Well,
they
to
don't
be
have
fair,
the whatever to maintain it.
talent.
I don't know if it's the talent or the ratings. That's the word I was looking for. The ratings. They don't have
Right.
the
Well,
ratings to maintain it.
yeah, they.
I mean, the Giants are bad this year.
I can't even, and then yeah, I get that, but I can't even get a strip on defense. Like I tomahawk all game long.
The first thing I do when I play you, because I see those tomahawks all the time, is I put everything on conservative for the entire game.
Yeah.
So, but as far as why it doesn't work against a computer, I have no idea. Oh.
And I mean, I get it. We turn down the quarterbacks or whatever the fuck for passing because more '60s style, which is fine. But it's like I didn't do that. I want. Wow. Okay. Just hand off the ball to where I wanted it not to go. Holy shit! I tried to flip the fucking play. It didn't want to work. But I mean, they're missing some simple fucking passes.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
So the change was mostly to the receivers. The quarterbacks in total actually went up in accuracy rating. So I don't know why, when they're no pressure, they just miss people so badly.
And then I have a running back that 1 minute is fucking hot as shit, then the next can't run fucking forward.
Yeah. That guy did, your left guard completely did whiff on the block.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, that was borderline Los Angeles Rams offensive blocking.
Inconsistent line play.
That's
That's how in the games I lose. Well, there's many reasons I lose games, but a lot of times it's because my line is just
slightest pressure. Like he had a guy that was fucking right in his face. Actually, the guy looked like he was more like 5 fuck yards away, but apparently being 5 yards away and still being able to get the ball out is enough to affect him to get the ball out 30 yards in front of your receiver. It's just amazing how the accuracy has gone to shit.
Yeah, it is weird that the quarterback play, even though you haven't hardly touched it, just went goofy.
Even in practice though.
Oh, Jackie Lee.
That was weird.
How amazing is Jackie Lee?
how amazing is
Jackie Lee?
What's with the echo?
That's what I'm figuring.
What?
You had an echo going.
Oh, that's because I need to replace this. My new headset is in the manager's office. This will be the 3rd one.
That happens.
And a new game controller. I bought a new PS4 controller. So
Oh.
this game is costing me about $100 every 6 months.
Well,
Is it the game or your reaction to the game?
Anger
really
management
fault the guy
issues.
for having his reactions, because there's been plenty of times where this game has made me want to throw something through the wall. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it makes you, but you have to not do it.
I just have to actively
Well,
make an
You
conscious
have
effort
children,
not to
so
use
you
our
can't set
media.
bad examples, both of you. I, on the other hand, have a cat. So
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's just like, well,
That's a good
seeing as you
point.
put a hole here, just make it a nice little nook for me to sleep in.
Just as long as you don't throw it through your television, because then you're moving into thousands. Yeah.
Yes. No, the last time the Cowboys-Chiefs game, I threw it on the couch into a couple of blankets, so nothing got damaged.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I was smart there.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs were just bullshit that game.
Well, you probably, since it was the Chiefs, I think I heard that or something.
My players haven't gotten a negative tackle in I don't know how long.
Yeah, it's funny how frustrating the game makes you. You say shit that ends up being outlandish. Well, at least I do all the time.
Nah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It just pisses me off so bad.
What the? Okay,
see? Like
there was more pressure on your guy right there. Like right there. 75 was like in his nose.
Yep.
And you hit this guy in triple coverage.
Well, Jackie Lee has only missed 2 passes, if I saw that stat correctly. 11 of 13.
That's correct.
Jackie Lee? Really? Jackie Lee?
My pressure is like 5 miles away.
I benched him a lot last year, so he took it to heart.
Oh, so he magically just got better, huh?
I guess.
Holy fuck. The defense ain't even here.
Oh, that's the rookie. The rookie with, I think that's his first touchdown. No, must be his second.
Giants have no defense.
Well, just remember that when they play the Cowboys.
See that what was it? 39 children or some shit, or 26 children were fucking.
Oh yeah, they were found in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Is
yeah.
there another one?
Wait.
No, it was Georgia. You're right.
I didn't hear this yet.
Yeah, they
like 39 kids were found in a double-wide trailer that were all missing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kind of sex ring.
Yeah.
You know, something horrible. Yeah.
But you think the news would talk about it? No.
I mean,
people will post a bunch of local links and shit.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that they don't talk about nationally, which is ridiculous because we actually had like
anti-Trump.
We had a big raid in Kenosha just a couple years ago, and I was like, Kenosha? But it was, it's in between Chicago and Milwaukee, so right off the interstate. And so somehow they had a big sex trafficking thing going there. And so, they obviously knew about it and saved a bunch of people, but everyone around here was like, what? That happens in this country? I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't even know that happens in this country? Yeah, I understand being like, that doesn't happen in Kenosha, but to think it was just like I don't know what they thought, but it was
there's a lot of people that
America
don't
thing.
believe a lot of things happen in this country.
Yeah.
They don't realize that the illegal aliens and shit like that are a big cause of it.
Well, and there's just a ridiculous amount of sick people.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially as is being discovered amongst the ranks of the rich and powerful.
Right. Yeah. Like, nothing takes it away.
Why did you turn?
Oh.
I don't know how he's still managed to get
it's amazing how nobody talks about that.
Yeah, it's
they're really
sad.
trying to keep this Epstein shit quiet right now. You don't hear too much about what's her nuts talking and giving up names and stuff, but the list is growing.
Well, I mean,
she's got footage of people doing things.
I mean, it's pretty obvious Clinton was there. I mean,
yeah.
And the fact that he still was at the DNC, I mean, And mind you, politically, I always say I'll take a Bill Clinton Democrat any day of the week over a Barack Obama or what we have now, but I wouldn't take that particular style of Bill Clinton Democrat.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we'll take Bill Clinton minus the pedo-ness.
Yeah, thank you.
There it is.
I mean, how can the wife and the daughter still be? I mean, I guess I haven't seen a picture of all of them together, and I don't know how long. So they're probably not married. They're probably still married, but not legally. Not in.
I don't know.
They live in all their own places. Oh my goodness! If you just had one more second, you would have seen that
Right.
wide receiver going wide open in the back of the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, magically, it always happens for a fan. He just.
Am I getting the Vinny treatment here?
Well, no, you're not getting the Vinny treatment because you're not Vinny. You don't play terrible for 3.5 quarters and still manage to win. Although that dive you just had of your defensive end completely missed the quarterback was quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm not the strongest defensive line player, so I think we know that by now. Or
Yeah.
kicker.
But no, the fact that Vinny can play like terrible for, let's see, we do 8-minute quarters, so 8, 16, 24, plus another 6. 30 minutes of a 32-minute game and still win is infuriating. That's what's infuriating. Normally, when I lose to you, it's because you are playing awesome for like the entire game.
Oh. Of course, he's not going to make an effort to catch that.
Oh. What? Iowa Classics and it's basketball? Iowa has a basketball team?
Come on.
Supposed to be watching the Big Ten, Iowa, 2017 Nebraska at Purdue, and I have an Iowa basketball game. That makes sense. Let's watch some Australian rules football. There we go.
God, I can't stop the fucking run.
You have a linebacker, the last name is Slabby?
Mm-hmm. Actually, he's probably one of the better linebackers I got right now.
Okay.
What's his name?
Slabby. Slaby.
He's slabby happy.
Well, with any luck, John, you at least get one more touchdown like you got against me towards the end of the game.
Yeah, probably. Probably not.
Yeah, Phantom doesn't like to do that.
Come on.
I haven't seen the play yet. No, there's the play. Oh my God. Jackie Lee-esque.
That's because you guys had to mention that he was having a good game.
Oh, now he's 11 of 14. The horror.
Hey, when he throws 15 or less passes in a game, that's a good day for the Broncos.
What time is it here in the Midwest? It is 11:15. Oh,
You guys
it's
are
15
in
minutes.
Seoul, ain't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. So before I could not make a 49-yard field goal, and now the suggestion is to go for the 65-yarder.
That's right. Go for it. Come on, go for it.
Send it. It's probably because you got the wind in this quarter. I don't know.
I don't care.
Probably might hit the sound bitch too.
Something tells me you're going to run the ball.
After
you Vinny him down timeouts. No, you're going to punt the ball after you Vinny it down to 1 second. Nope. Vinny would get it all the way down.
Oh! Why did he pump fake? Because I hit the button twice.
Yeah.
Dang
What the
it.
hell? Really? You're going to sit there and fucking dance with the score being 31-7?
Oh. Yeah.
Which one of your wide open guys were you throwing to?
It was supposed to be circle, but I tapped circle twice. And so he pump faked. Right.
All right, get that touchdown, John.
Did you see my one guy
I knew
jump for
the receiver to actually
numbers?
catch the ball.
Ooh.
11 of 22. As long as it isn't the Homer Jones, it's got to be somebody else.
Cannot be Homer Jones.
Right. That's just messed up. Blitzing like that.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what about the blitzing?
He blitzed the play before. It's just wrong.
I'll remember that.
You blitz against me a lot. Pisses me off.
Send everybody. Just send them off.
You blitz all the time against me. It drives me absolutely nuts.
Wow.
Did he jump after he basically caught it?
And then he dropped it.
Right. But it's almost like he caught it and then he went up in the air so he could get hit hard enough to drop the ball. All right. Well, that does it for this one.
Yeah. And my shitty teams continue to be shitty. I barely had fucking 100 yards. Oh, not really.
Yeah, I didn't have that much more yards than you, actually. It was just I had a shorter field. But, you know, that's you're willing to live with that, so.
I'm thinking the tan and the black is the fashion in this season.
Tan and black with the cameraman. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I live and die by the fourth down. I don't care.
Yep.
You be you, John. You be you.
That's right.
I'm telling you right now, honestly, with the even if I was to punt, it wouldn't change anything. Punting won't. My defense isn't stopping shit. So what the fuck, you know?
Well, I will say the first game where your Steelers beat my Browns, you know, you